I just heard that story about that man whose life took a dark turn. He met this woman on one of those dating apps, and supposedly she had like the perfect bio and some banging pics. Had the pretty face, nice jugs, big old booty, nice shape, you know the works. But then the story went on to talk about how when he met her in person, something had fell off. But anyway, he decided to ignore his gut. They went on to do their thing, and then that's when everything started hitting the fan. See, little did dude know, old girl already had a 4-year-old son before they met, but he ended up just going with it, and a few years went by, they had a couple of kids, and next thing you know, the relationship had turned super toxic. See, by that point, they had a 3-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son together. So pretty much he was the father figure in all 3 of the children's lives, his 2 children with her and the one she had prior to them getting together. And everything seemed perfect, but it was far from that. The more arguments they got into, the more he started just suspecting that something wasn't right, because something was off. She wasn't who she originally made herself out to be. And then next thing you know, my man's life crumbled when a paternity test revealed that the older child, his daughter, wasn't even his. Damn. And by that point, she had already had him on child support, and the court seemed like they could care less. Now, to add insult to injury, my man's ended up losing his job, but still had to deal with the effect that his daughter wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support. And next thing you know, dude got heavy into popping pills. He started hitting the bottle hard. And next thing you know, apparently dude tried committing suicide a couple of times. Fucked up part about it, one of his old best friends had his girl on film doing you know what on OnlyFans. Just straight embarrassing, dude. And after all that, he was finally convinced he was under some type of demonic attack. See, you fellas out there watching and listening, this is a cautionary tale and a warning to all of you guys about the importance of being super cautious when linking up with some of these girls on these dating apps and on IG or wherever. It's a perfect example of the potential dangers and consequences that can come from just trusting blindly and not fully understanding the background and intentions of the people we let into our lives, especially the women that we start dealing with. Semen retention times body game, breaking your family curses. Now let's go deeper into the detrimental effects of generational curses and a profound impact they can have on our lives. You see, these curses are deeply rooted patterns of negative behavior, beliefs, and circumstances that pass down from one generation to another, often without us even realizing it. Now, they can manifest in various forms such as financial struggles, relationship issues, mental and emotional health challenges, and just a general sense of feeling stuck or unfulfilled. Now, generational curses can be like invisible chains that hold us back from reaching our full potential and living a life that we truly desire. They can create a cycle of negativity and self-destructive patterns that seem impossible to break free from. But hear me out, there's some hope. Semen retention and body game are powerful practices that can help us combat and ultimately break free from the effects of generational curses. See, fellas, most of you guys already know that semen retention involves consciously abstaining from ejaculation, which essentially it just means redirecting and conserving our vital life force energy. Now, by practicing semen retention, we can cultivate a heightened sense of focus, clarity, and vitality. And it allows us to reclaim our sexual energy and transmute it into fuel for personal growth and transformation. And guys, body game is the practice of taking care of our physical bodies through exercise, healthy nutrition, as well as self-care. See, when we prioritize our physical well-being, we not only strengthen our bodies, but we also enhance our mental and emotional resilience. See, body game empowers us to develop discipline, determination, and a warrior mindset that enables us to overcome obstacles and thrive in all areas of our lives. Now, by combining semen retention and body gain, we create a powerful synergy that rewires our brain, it reprograms our beliefs, and it unlocks our true potential. These practices provide us with the tools to break free from the limitations imposed by generational curses and create a new empowering narrative for ourselves. Now, anybody who's been subscribed for a while, you guys already know that I've walked this path, faced relapses and challenges, but once I started on the journey of semen retention and body gain, man, my life transformed. Plus, I've seen countless men that I personally advise undergo similar changes, becoming better versions of themselves. You see, they all started breaking free from the shackles of generational curses and rewrote their own destinies. Each step on this transformational journey is an opportunity to heal, grow, and become the best version of ourselves. And fellas, I'm not gonna lie, it requires commitment, self-reflection, as well as perseverance. Now, as we embrace semen retention and body gain, we not only heal ourselves, but also contribute to breaking the cycle for future generations, right? Because it's all about generational curses that we must break, and it starts with you. I want you to know, I want all of you to know that I'm praying for your safety, your well-being, and success on this journey. I pray that the curses haunting your family will be broken as you commit to these practices and walk the path of personal growth and liberation. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. My channel is here to support you every step of the way. Please, please, don't be afraid to reach out with questions, share your concerns, and even celebrate your successes in the comments below. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change in our lives and the lives of those around us. Also, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for everyone who recently used Cash App and donated to support our channel, and to those who purchased my book. I promise you guys, your contributions mean the world to me, and they're essential in helping us continue our work and create more valuable content. Thank all of you guys for the support. And if you haven't had a chance to do so yet, you can find the links for both the Cash App as well as my book in the video description below. Thank you once again for being a crucial part of our community, as well as for your continued support. Now, fellas, I urge you to take action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our life-changing content. And also, I want to encourage you guys to watch this video here titled How Semen Retention and Body Gain Saved My Life. You guys don't want to miss it. And remember, you guys, you got the power within you to break free from the shackles of generational curses. See you guys over there. Much love to you all. Peace.